Well, hello there. I have not recorded for a while, so I'm a bit rusty, but that's fine. So, this is the Minecraft 1.18 multiplayer server I'm playing on. And the point of this video is just to give you a little guided tour of the area. Mostly for other members to find a way around here. Anyways, this is where you spawn in, and if you drop anything through the end portal, this is where it lands. Moving on, there is the nether portal. I'm going to show you the beautiful nether hub in a moment, but let's take a look around spawn. Let's look at people's houses. I'm not going to go through and give a tour of the houses themselves, just showing where people live. Up this road on the hillside there is Celia's house. This Japanese and Asian inspired house is Cozy Cat Ladies. This here is my, well, not house, wagon. This here is Bacon's spawn house. And here you got Jeannie's beautiful little pink house with a garden. The house up there is Mr. RPG and Misty's house. This house here is Stratuscraft's house. This Acacia, Azalea, Achacha mix tree house. This is Wolfer's house. And down here you got also Celia's, well, not house, start or hole in the wall, I guess. That is pretty much all there is of houses of people in at spawn. But you got this place that used to be a house for a little while. Kitty the Hare and Virato. I'm pretty sure they moved over in that area outside spawn, but I haven't seen them on for a while. So maybe one day there's going to be more here. Anyways, moving on. This is the community mine. This was RPG, Mr. RPG, Rob, who made this one. And here is the community smith forge, yeah, smelter. And Bacon made this. He also made this lava farm. Here we got a community bee house, which Genie made. This little thing here is eggs. And it's all backed up. I'm pretty sure it was Wolfo who set it up. I'm pretty sure he has actually taken away the chickens. I can't tell them. But it's all filled up with eggs, in case you need it. Here we got some aesthetic farms, farm fields. They are usable, but they are mostly aesthetics. But yeah, Wolfer made these. I helped a little bit decorating some of them. And this little hut here is for these two guys. A weaponsmith and a toolsmith. Both of these trade iron, which is a good way to get emeralds. And also in this house you got a bone meal converter here. So if you got any greenery or stuff, you can just put it in and get bone meals. Down here is the dripstone cave. It's just a manual harvest, but every now and then I'll pass by and harvest it, and after which I put it in this barrel here. So if anyone feels like it, they can harvest some and put it in there, or take for themselves, or take it from the barrel if they need a bunch. Mind you that these here on the side are just aesthetics. The farm itself is these inside here. Up on this hill, this windmill was made by Bacon. It is covering up for a moss farm. The output are in these chests here. To turn it on, you have to go up here. Inside, there isn't much of a interior yet, but it's just a flick of this lever to start the farm. And there is plenty of bone meal in for now, but yeah. There it goes. It takes a minute to start, but it's not a super fast one, it's a workable one. This was made by Wolfer. Also, just to point it out, inside this cave here, there is definitely not a secret hideout. Definitely not. Here we got some bamboo and some of these purple thingy and plants. You can feel free to harvest them. Here is a spot where you can harvest nether tree, crimson, and the other one. This here is an auto farm with villagers and bees. If there used to be bees at least, yeah. Well, the beehives are still here, so I would guess so. The bees are for the crops to grow faster. Wolfer made that. And here is the storage where all the outputs come out. I know Bacon and Wolfer has worked on this. I'm pretty sure Bacon did most of it, but here you can get everything. And the wheat comes out as bread. The villagers make bread, so you can't auto farm that. But that's what the farm fields are for. There is several wheat fields there. You also got a couple of sugarcane fields there. Manual harvesting. This little cute shack is for this guy, an armorer. You can get all the different armor stuff, and also got an iron trade. I think it was Wolfer who made this, but I'm not 100% sure about it. What I do know is that this was made by Bacon, and I am 100% sure about that. And this villager breeder, which is inside here, was made by me. Yeah, I contributed. This lovely house was made by Bacon. This is the villager trading hall. And here you can find one ender chest that are at spawn. That I know of at least. Here you got 3 different masons, all unlocked trades. And you also got 2 cartographers. You have 1 cleric and a whole bunch of librarians, which got most of the high tier trades you can get. Some of them are a bit pricey, like the Unbreaking one, 40 emeralds. But if you have a look, yeah, not a good choice. But some of the books are... Oh, it's flame on the power guy. Is there a... I don't think there is a flame one actually. But you got flame here. Hey, in case you need it. The Bacon has done some trading. He has converted some villagers to get lower prices. Oh, yeah. This is the downstairs. You can get in here. And here you got the farmers. 3 of them. With some good trades. If you need emeralds, you can trade some carrots or pumpkins or something from the auto farm. And then also here you got this guy. This is not so cozy cat lady. Oops. Not sure how how he got that name. Or she. One goes up, off goes. On goes up, off goes Loopy. Okay. I have. Yeah, if you want to convert villagers to get better prices, you can do it here. And here you also got a Netherwort farm, manual one. Uh, it's I know Wolfer has done a lot of work here, getting the zombie and stuff, and I know Bacon has done some work, but which one has done what I can't tell for sure. Moving on, here you got a cow pen and a chicken pen. Now, there usually is a lot more cows here, but maybe the herd got thinned a bit to reduce lag. Or someone killed a bit more than they bred. And here you got the pig house, which Cozy Cat Lady made. And right next to it, we should put a sign on this building. This is the exchange, the community store, basically. Here you got a nice map of Spawn. I like these roads around here. I am the one who made the roads. Wolf has done much of the decorating other than that. But in this building you can find a lot of stuff, and if you got plenty of something that you don't really need, you can feel free to put something here. I have just today put a lot of logs in here. Really, I got plenty of it, but other people might use it. There is also some prismarine stuff, if you need that. Rockets, gunpowder, useful stuff. And in this shotgun box you got some spare elytras, if anyone needs. Basically, if you need something, you can have a look around here. And if you got plenty of something, feel free to put it here. We used to have an iron farm at Spawn, but it was so efficient that we took it down. And we still got plenty of iron, but we might get a new iron farm at the industrial area. Right across the road you got this building, which is where the enchanter is. And you got plenty of lapis, disenchanter, yeah, all you need for enchanting. This was made by Wolfer. Right next to Stratuscraft house, you got this, which is a wool farm, which I made early on, so there is loads of wool. I know it was a slow farm with just one sheep for each color. That's why I put it on one of the first days. And at this point you got almost you got half filled double chests, more than half filled of most colors. So there is plenty of it if someone needs. And blowing away right next to it, you got this, which is a cobble farm. Oh, it's filled up. Should turn it off. Oops. And standing here always give you a little love tap. I made this. Yeah. There is a good reason for me building a cobble generator. I need a lot of stone. I have built with stone this season, and with the new deep slate level added in, most of the mining is, well, it's down where you don't get any stone at all. So if you need a lot of stone, you either have to mine higher up or make a cobble generator. And I have done both. Here we got my horse and donkey. So this is almost everything at spawn. There's one more thing. Oh, and this bridge and road is also my making. This is going to be a road all the way down to my base in the future. My base is pretty far off, like 150, well, 1500 or 2000 blocks in that direction. But Cozy Cat Lady's base is much closer, so I have made a road all the way to her place. But before that place, we get to the last thing on our spawn tour, and that is this. This is the potion brewing auto station. I'm pretty sure Wolf will put a different name on it, but that's the name of it now. Yeah. I have only broken this twice, so I think I am qualified to use it now. Here you got an AFK shack, because brewing potions can take a long time if you need a lot of potions. So while waiting, you might put yourself in there. If you continue on this road, you get to Cozy Cat Lady's area. I made the road. She made the street lamps here. And here you got the entrance to her Asian style area. And of course it has to start to rain. Anyway, I'm not going to tour any bases today, but this is how close to spawn she lives. Back here with the brewing stands, where the brewing stands, yeah, something like that. In this nice savanna biome where rain doesn't meet the ground, something like that. This crossroad is here. You got one way going off to the village, and this way going to my place. Yeah, the road doesn't go far, does it? You got these white wool pillars going off in that direction. It goes all the way to my place, but let's go to the nether, which is much faster. Oh, and here is the first ender dragon egg. We have killed the ender dragon quite a few times more. That's why we got 16 more dragon eggs in this shulker box. So at the end, there is a lot of portals open to the outer end. But the nether, let's show you the beautiful nether hub. So you come out of the portal facing this direction, unless you turn around. And you got this room, it was the start of a nether hub, but I think Wolf realized that we need to figure out all the tunnels. There has been added quite a few tunnels, and we need to organize it before we make a proper hub. There has been some talk about making a hub up on the ceiling of the nether. We'll see about that. Anyways, this tunnel goes down to Wolf's Keep. It's the easiest one to find when you go into the nether. If you look over here, as you can see on the signs, this tunnel, we got some ocean monuments. We got a route down to nether, Skelly Farm, Bacon Space is down there, Strat Space is down there, and the Blaze Farm. Now your first tunnel on the left is to the industrial district. This is where there used to be an ocean monument. Let's go in here. So going through that portal, you immediately face the wrong direction. We really need to sort out this. This is a temporary place that I made when me and Cozy Cat Lady raided this ocean monument, which is not here anymore. Bacon, Cozy Cat Lady, and Wolfer has done a really good job draining this entire area. But we got something going on here. You need the rockets to get up to the places, but there is an AFK spot up there. There is one farm here so far, and that's the creeper farm. Hence why we had so much gunpowder back at the community storage area. In addition to this, there might be a guardian farm in the future. That's why we choose this location. That, and also with all the ocean around, less land where mobs can spawn. There is also plans to have a sugarcane farm along the wall and iron farm possibly. So yeah, that's the plans at least. So well, we'll see. Back in the Nether to show off where stuff is. This tunnel is where you get down to the Nether. We are up in the Nether roof at the moment. Well, Nether ceiling. Anyway, down this tunnel you got a second ocean monument, which me and Cozy Cat Lady have raided and empty out most of the inside for blocks. This tunnel goes down to Bacon's place. He lived the furthest away from spawn, so he has made a ice road and boat, which is really nice of him. It's like a bit less than 1,000 block or something that direction. I don't really remember. So this tunnel goes to the Skelly farm. And this building was made by Bacon again, and the farm. I know Wolfer has helped out a bit. Both of them has done some caving, I think, to improve the spawn ratings. Here you got an on-off flick for spawning. Trash bin bag. Pretty sure Wolf will set up this more organized storage. Now this is not the best XP farm here anymore, so it's mostly used to get bones and stuff like that now, I think. And you also got the enchanting setup here. Back in the Nether, and as the signs say, to strat space. To everywhere else. That is not true anymore, because just down this tunnel you got another thing on the right, and that's the Blaze farm. Down that tunnel for a little bit, and then a right turn, you get a stretch place. But if you just go down this tunnel and down this ladder, you even get a view of the slabbed Nether outside here. It's been me, a little bit of Wolfer, Bacon, Cozy Cat Lady, who has done slabbing around this area to improve the rates of this. This is the Blaze farm. I made this. Very happy with it. I did not follow much of a tutorial either, because I made it to fit in with the double Blaze spawners. One issue I found with it, kind of a big issue if you're going to AFK here. Standing down here, you don't trigger the two spawners. You can go here to get some good Blaze rods. It's a pretty decent XP farm, I think. But if you want to AFK here, what I have done, I have stood on this spot here. Just have a look there. This is running, that is running. This is the place to be. And since the nether around is slabbed, well, I have AFK'd here for a while and nothing has sneaked up on me. So I think it's pretty safe, but might have to make an AFK shack or something like that in the future. But it's a pretty decent XP farm, and you also get blaze rods, which are really useful, not only for brewing, but pretty good fuel source. Back at the Nether Hub by the spawn portal, if you look the other way, this really nice decoration here is by Wolfer. He has made a hole up to the ceiling. This might be... we might do some proper Nether Hub at some point. It's been mostly Wolfer doing community stuff for a while, but well, we'll get back to it. Anyway, there is going to be some piglin bartering at some point. That's why there is piglins in boats here. But this over here, this is a gold farm, and this is all Wolfer who has made this. High up above it, I'm pretty sure Wolfer made an AFK spot which you can fly up to if you need a lot of gold or just want to get some gold and throw it to these boat guys. Going down here, this portal to the spawn place. This tunnel goes to the end portal. The spawn portal is down that end of the tunnel. I'm just here at the crossroad. This here is a shortcut over to the tunnel going to Bacon's place. And here is the end portal. This tunnel goes down to Cozy Cat Lady's place. And this tunnel goes to my place. It's just a shortcut to the end portal. Here you got the end portal room. Careful about... You be careful about that crystal. This... it's not finished yet, but this again is Wolfer doing some decorating. And he has removed the end portal blocks. And he did some decorating on this side as well. Over that direction is where the portal back to the overworld is. If you turn around, over that direction is the Enderman farm. It's a bit tricky to get down to it without wings, but I'm going to show you the way. Okay, so in my defense, I have mostly just been using my elytra to get down there. This here is a bit tricky to find. It's a bit tricky to get up. Every member on the server got elytras now. There is a few people who haven't been on since we did some Enderman, dragon fighting recently. But the member that got a spawn house have been gifted wings outside their houses. Anyway, this here is the Enderman farm. Wolfer made this. And you got a full enchanting setup. Again, really useful to have by the XP farms. This is really fast XP farm. Okay, that was just a couple of swipes and I got 5 levels and I repaired my tools. Yeah, none of the other XP farms are really that close to it. And as you can see, we have opened up, I think, all of the portals. It looks to be all of the portals, but we haven't killed dragons after opening up these. Um, I'll be surprised if there are more portals. Back to the Nether by the spawn portal, and here is the last tunnel, which goes to my place and to Cozy Cat Lady's place, and also Mesa, Desert, Coral Reef, and this place. This tunnel goes down to a Nether fortress, which we may or may not make a skull, Wither Skull farm at some point. Wolf's suggestion. Here you got another rare decorated tunnel, which is to the village of Cozy, Cozy Cat Lady's place. Really nice place. This tunnel here, going straight ahead of us, goes to Mesa Desert, and there is a coral reef just next to it as well. You have to follow some torch trail or something to the coral reef, but it's not difficult to find. This tunnel, however, goes to my place. I have killed quite a few pillagers, and I have taken their banners for my own. As you can see, my enchanting shield got their banner patterns on. Now, this ends the guided tour of the server, but for the rest of this video I'm going to show you a little bit around at my base and talk a little bit of my plans I have there. But first, I'm going to show you the place in a creative single-player world. Just to let you know how it was before I started, it has changed quite a lot. This little hill here on the edge of the dark forest, root forest, this is where the portal is on the server. Right next to it is a birch forest, and here is a big spruce forest. It's actually two different type of spruce forest, one old growth and one regular, I guess. Anyway, this here is a big peninsula. I picked this spot not for well, kind of a little bit for the biome, but you'll see that in a minute. But I like this spot there, this peninsula, this bit of land. I'm totally transforming it, by the way. But let's head on the server and you can see how it looks like there. Okay, so the first thing you see coming out of the portal is first unfinished building I got. I need to make the inside of this ceiling here, but it's alright, I guess. And as you can see, I have cleared out the forest a little bit, and that's the beginning of the road that is heading to spawn. So I want to build. I have made a wall here. I like this wall design. And these towers here. Neat. I want this to, let me go into there you go, spectator mode. I know buttons. Oh, and there is a tiny bit of a lag issue starting to creep up, so I have to look into what the issue is. For the most part, it's just the wall that is finished there and the roads around here, the streets. I have one building here, which is my storage building. It's mostly completed. It's very simple, but it's functional. And you just saw Bacon's roofs. Mine are much simpler. Although I did build this on a diagonal. I'm trying to challenge myself a little bit with that, but at this point I have built quite a few of these simple houses on a diagonal, so I have to step up soon. Here's the portal house from the outside, and this is going to be a harbor town. And as you have seen a little bit of, I am building mountains. Up here you can see I have built a door. Really happy with this door, by the way. The inside is not completed yet, but that's pretty much you have pretty much seen everything of the buildings I have built so far. What I have spent a lot of time doing is building these mountains. This is the first mountain I built. I have spent so far about 2 months, and yeah, about 2 months. The server has been up 2 months and 3 weeks almost since the 1.18 came out 2 months and 3 weeks ago. So in total there is 5 mountains here. You got that one, and you got this one, which is the one that the big door is on. You got this one right next to the lake here, which this one is starting to look quite small compared to other ones, but this is the smallest one. You need small mountains to make the big ones look even bigger. And I did add in a waterfall on this side. There is going to be one on the other side when I get the terrain sorted out in the future sometime. And also you got this one. Yeah, it's a decent one. You got in between this one and this one, which is the biggest one. The one I'm currently building on is not finished yet. This one reaches all the way up to build limit. Almost. By almost, I mean these blocks here is on the actual build limit. This one reaches 1 block short of build limit. And there is a good reason for that. I am going to cover up the mountain tops with snow blocks, and possibly a few similar blocks like calcite and diorite to add in a little bit of texture. As for the biome, I built this in a taiga biome because then you get snow layers when you get far enough up. This here is around level 160. If you look just over here, this first mountain I built partly inside of a birch forest, and there is no snow at all. The only snow is I did put down some snow blocks on top here, but I'm going to improve it. The tip of this mountain is completely inside of the birch forest, and you can see the line here where it eventually goes into a taiga biome. I am adding in a few trails and cave openings for future caves. There is a few things like that around. Here you can see where the ground is. Nothing in here is going to look like this when I'm done with the inside. Oh, and looking down at this lake, this here is where my glacier is going to go. On both sides. This side down to the lake, and on this side it goes down to the ocean. And here you also got this trail here that goes all the way from the gate of the harbor town there, up, all the way almost to build height. It stops up here at Y295. which is pretty tall. That's where I am going to have a structure up here in the future. This is as high up you can get by foot or horseback riding, I guess. I would like to thank Cozy Cat Lady, Bacon, and Wolfer for helping me out getting stone. And yeah, you can understand why I needed the cobble generator now. And the forge at spawn, there has been a lot of stone going through that. So those guys have helped me a lot. I don't remember if there was someone else that has helped out early on, but those at least have done a lot of. They have given me quite a lot of materials and helped AFK while cobble has smelted at spawn. If me have a look at my statistics, I am so far. I'm up at almost 190 stone placed and 47,000 dirt placed. So it is getting there. I haven't lit up the outside of the mountain, so I sleep a lot. I have used the bed more than 2,500 times. This here is my billboard for plans for stuff I want to do inside the mountain. I still got quite a lot of things I'm going to do outside, but well, let's just say that building the outside, it's just a shell. This here, this is just this is a blank canvas for me, and which also means that at some point I want to add in stuff on the outside, like texturing some stuff. Maybe I would add in some stairs and slabs at places just to smooth it out and make mobs not spawn, and add in some trees and stuff like that. But this billboard, you can read on it a little bit if you want. These are all the plans I have for the inside, except this one, that's Watchtower. That's the thing up on the top, which will be on the outside. Anyways, that's what I have been up to last 2.5 months. I might do more videos in the future. Definitely need an updated guide, especially to the Nether. We need to do a few changes there, and farms might be added in, stuff might be moved around. But for now, hope you have a good day. Bye.